Actors Penthouse. I'm Brett.
And I'm Noah, and today we have Sandra.
Hinojosa.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, studio audience. If you'd like tickets, please contact me directly.
That's right.
Cool. Welcome.
You guys are crazy.
Man, we do what we can.
Only on Thursday.
Only on Thursdays. Right?
Yeah.
Today's Thursday.
Well, we're recording on Thursday. I don't know when this
see.
is going out.
We don't know what day it is.
I don't know.
actually.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So you worked with us. We
Yes.
did a demo reel together.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. and
Yeah,
you-
she was fantastic. Yeah, great.
You
to
were
work with.
fantastic.
And,
You were fantastic.
Thank
And
you.
great
I
to work
wasn't a
with.
diva.
Not that.
Not as much as we
maybe,
thought you were
I mean,
gonna
maybe
be.
you were to this morning, but who knows?
So no, but welcome. So tell us a little bit about you as an actor and some of your successes and your journey in Los Angeles.
Okay, well, I set out to LA about 5 years ago, and I totally just went for like a curveball. I have a degree in biology, minor in chemistry, and I thought for a long time that's what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got the acting itch, of course, and I just decided to one day, I planned 6 months. I was going to move out to LA and then try to pursue it professionally. As soon as I touched base, I started taking classes, and like literally the day that I arrived in LA.
Great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, and then I think about like 3 years into it is when I started to work professionally, and I started to make a living at it.
Yeah. Tell us about some of your successes.
Well, in the beginning, I really focused on commercials because, commercials, it's kind of like a gateway to theatrical work. That's how I got my first agent, was commercially. And then from there, kind of like, I met a lot of people. It opened the doors, networking, and I was able, to pay for more classes, pay for a demo reel, pay for better headshots by booking commercials. So, and then after booking a couple nationals, I then booked my first feature in the end of 2013. And then I think like every year, the features have progressively been getting, bigger and better
Nice.
budgets. So.
What's one of those features?
Well, my first feature in 2013 was Real Evil, which is like, the production is Full Moon Production.
Nice.
They do like all the horror films.
movies.
Yeah, like people
Very
love
cool
them.
production company.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then,
Isn't one of the guys named Brett?
yes.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
one of like the main. I think he's like
Yeah.
a producer over at.
Yeah.
Full
Yo,
Moon.
Brett, what up? My name's Brett.
Hi, Brett.
Hi.
Yeah, that's fun.
Very cool. Very cool. Nice. Yeah, and go ahead. What other?
And then from there, I think I did. Well, in the midst of the last couple of years, I did like a lot of student films,
Yeah.
Great.
a lot of like indies, industrials, just trying to
you're
get
just
like.
working.
Right.
Yeah,
Working.
I
You gotta
mean-
keep that muscle
Making-
flexed. And
Yeah,
getting
absolutely.
out.
And I think like that's the most important, is just kind of like building that momentum, kind of like just figuring things out.
Really building a portfolio.
Yeah,
And not only of work,
absolutely.
but of relationships.
Yeah,
That's-
that's very important,
Right.
because you start to see a lot of the same casting directors.
Mhm.
You see a lot of the same crew on,
Right.
the production. So it's a very, very small, intricate web of a community, really is what it is.
So now, so you've been working, you've been building all your material, you've been building your relationships. What are some of the pitfalls and some of the hardships that you've found along the way so far?
Figuring out who you are as a person, how you can sell that, and being authentic. I think like that's really the most important.
Right.
And you have to be, honest with yourself, and you have to be real about what your range is and what type of work you can do. Because although I would like to say we can do everything, that's not the reality of
Right.
it. So
Especially since this is an on-camera medium.
It's also
100%, absolutely 100%. And
Yeah,
I
it's gonna
agree.
make at the end of the day too. It's like it's gonna make it easier on everybody else if you're not going in for a 90-year-old woman.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, 100%. A lot of it has to do with like your looks, your
Right.
physical appearance, your ethnicity, just everything, the color of your skin, where you come from, your dynamics, all of that. You have to really just be honest with yourself, and you have to know yourself very well. And then from there, you can capitalize on that, and you can, you know your strengths and your weaknesses, and then go from there. And I think like when you first start out, you kind of just, you want to grab everything
Right.
and try to put it in your bag of tricks, but that's just not the reality of it.
Focus
so,
is very
yes.
important out here.
Totally.
Yeah.
And originality.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, what about some habits that you've either found on your own that have started to work for you, or maybe there's a habit that you're trying to put into practice.
Yeah.
There's something that you might you want to share with us.
Good habits or bad habits?
It can
Both.
be either. Like, 'cause, bad habits are important to recognize.
Well, no, it's definitely true. I think, a lot of my friends and family, like growing up, they'd be like, oh, you're so feisty. You're like a hot tamale. Rawr. And I think, like, if that's really who you are as a person, like going back to, the originality and being authentic, use that and make it big and make it strong. And then when you go into a casting room, they're like, oh, that girl is going to be perfect for this hot Latina or this spicy Latina or, so I think although it may seem like a habit, it's also a strength as well. So
be the hot tamale. Just the habit.
Be the hot tamale. Get on it.
Yeah.
So no, but like basically owning who you are.
Yeah, absolutely. And also too, other habits, or I think, if you can be like you have a strong emotional range, use that as well. If you can cry easy or you can pull from different things that will take you to that place, do that as well.
What about outside the world of acting, just for yourself?
Mm-hmm. No, I definitely think that's really important to have that balance. As far as like what I like to do outside of acting, I like to go hiking and take advantage of LA. I'm not from California originally, so I'd like to venture out and, do different things.
Yeah.
Right. It's one of the only cities you can go to the mountains, you can go to the beach.
Yes.
You can go to the forest.
Yes.
Go to the desert.
You can go to downtown LA.
And fashion district. That's like an adventure all on its own right there. Yeah.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. All in the same day.
Right.
We forgot that part.
Exactly.
Well, right on. Well, how can we keep in contact with you? Social media, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes. Well, I have Instagram, Facebook. I'm on IMDb as well.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is ms_Sandra H.
And Facebook, IMDb?
It's the same. IMDb, it's Sandra Hinojosa. Facebook's the same.
Cool. Well, would you like to leave our audience with any parting advice before they leave?
Well, other than, the things that we talked about, just go big or go home.
Ooh.
I love that.
Yes.
Is that an original quote? Did you make that up yourself?
I did.
And Sandra Hinojosa. Go big or go home.
Go big or go home.
Yes.
We love it.
All right.
Cool.
With that, see you later.
Go home.
Bye.
No, thank you so much.
You gotta
So
go.
you're fabulous.
Thank
You're
you.
wonderful.
Thank
It
you.
was awesome. Thank you guys. You're fabulous. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Hey, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
Thank you for stopping by the Actors Penthouse. This is a show produced entirely by the team at REELS.
That's right. We produce top quality acting reels. We also edit existing footage. So if you have footage,
Yeah, why don't you stop on by? Either stop on by the Penthouse or check out the website for
www.lareels.com.
And-
Just hit us up for a consultation. We'll chat about everything that you need, and we'll make some cool reels for you.
Yeah, we'll do that too. And also, don't forget to check out our flagship podcast, The Great Hollywood Adventure, or the GHA. It's on iTunes and Stitcher. We interview some amazing entertainment industry guests and professionals that give amazing insight and information about the entertainment industry that may help you on your path.
It will help you on your path because it's really good. We are so proud of this podcast.
Yeah,
it's incredible. Honestly, this is the kind of stuff that if you're not taking advantage of it, like, you can change that today and start taking advantage of it because it's really awesome. And you can just find it in iTunes or Stitcher by searching the GHA.
The GHA. So check that out. And also, this show is also a podcast on iTunes and Stitcher.
Yeah.
And it's also on REELS TV from YouTube. So subscribe now to both and be a part of everything that comes to you.
Right.
Cool. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye.